Today we're going to check out carbon fiber briefcase.
1, 2, 3.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to our product reviews, stuff that we do unboxing with. Really, it's just stuff I love to buy and I'm going to use for myself, or people just send us or whatever. But in the case of today, it's actually somebody sent us and it's something I really like. So it's something I'm going to be using in the future, but we have to be able to unveil it and show everybody what it looks like. Now, if you're any kind of person that loves cars, you're into carbon fiber, so we're going to check it out right now. All right, so this is how I received it. I am being told this is a carbon fiber briefcase. Now, I don't know if it's true carbon fiber. I don't think it is. I can tell from the feel of it right now it's probably not, but that's okay. I'm not going to complain because the price is right. So so this came in. I loved how this case came in from the start, and I can already tell, oh yeah, this looks good. I'm kind of excited here. So this is a really good material to keep from the abrasiveness, to keep it nice and bright. I'm probably going to keep that for later because it's definitely going to keep it from doing any damage in the future, which is really exciting. I don't want to damage this in any way, which I will probably end up destroying it. So it is what it is. But yeah, the look of it itself, I don't know if you can see it really well from the cameras here, but it definitely has a glow to it and a sheen that I really, really like. Weight wise, I've done a lot with carbon fiber. I'm just going to say this is, in the look of it, this is definitely some sort of wrap or something that they put on it to make it look like carbon fiber. But from the construction side, we see over here, even though this is kind of like a plastic, it still has that good aluminum feel to it, which I really, really dig. I think that's something that really, really adds to this product, and I'm really excited about it. So if you look at the front here, this actually has a key inserted lock system that's so that you don't have to, so you can have a key and you can put the key in it. You don't have to worry. Put that down. Thing's making all sorts of noise. So this has a key system in it. The key for opening it up, a really simple key structure. It's, if you're looking to carry around $10,000 in this thing or more, probably not what you want to do. But if you have like your laptop or something of that nature, this is probably a good little locking system for it. What I really dig about this, and something that was really exciting to me, was this little system right here. This is for putting, like if you have the little carry-on bags, I don't know if you're like me, I'm a huge carry-on guy. Like every place I go, I love the little roller things because they're easy to roll around with, they're easy to function with. And this right here will strap right on the handle. Now, I know I hate to say this because it's an unveiling video, but I did open this beforehand. Obviously, it came into a bigger box. But the thing was, is I had this, I went out and I tried it. It became a little loose after I did it, but that's pretty much part and parcel for any of these. I've had them before, and they start off really tight, and then they cinch right up, so it's a lot better. But I really like that. It makes it easier for me for, like I said, I'm going to be using a smaller laptop for this. So I put the laptop in it with the paperwork. Thing comes right back out. It really is something that works for me, and I can be mobile with it, so I'm not stuck with it. It's like if I'm rolling it, I can just pull it right off, go out to what I'm doing, and most of the times when I'm doing stuff, I'm really busy or in a rush, so that works great. Okay, so here's the opportunity to bust it open and see what it's like. Really smooth. Okay, so, oh, that's a little tight. So as you can see, so here's this is a strap system. So this is kind of cool. I like this too because we were talking about something about mobility. If you can see the little metal pins here, that's for latching on the strap. So there's two on each side, so you can kind of use it as a shoulder strap. A lot of you guys that love doing flight and stuff like that, if you spend any time on a plane, this is something that you're gonna like, which is pretty cool. Then there's this little bag in here. I'm guessing it's just an added bonus. It is what it is. But this also has the keys for the front of it. Chances are I'm never going to need to lock this. There's few times that I wouldn't have it with me, so that'll be perfect. So as you can see, I already have my book inside. So yes, I did open it. And see the straps being Velcro. It's a perfect example of things where you see the construction is really nice, but there are things that you have to worry about. And these things right here, yeah, not so nice. But grip them in pretty good. I really use this more as an example because out of all the times I tested it, it really didn't have much problems, so I didn't really complain about it. On a whole, it looks really good, and the other thing is the price is really nice. The interior has some padding in it. I wouldn't put anything glass in it, but it has good areas for your pencils, little Velcro areas here. So it's something that, and the card holders, so it's something for me that I kind of put it in the range of something for somebody who's busy, who doesn't want to spend a ton of money on something that's going to get banged around and broken. Photography guys will know how that is. If you do any kind of filming, you're always in some kind of move. If you're the kind of person that is high end and really looking for something that's, you know, I have to have something that looks the part, this may not be the briefcase for you. But on a whole, this is something where I said, you know what, I beat stuff up, I lose things, I break them. If something's going to break, this is the way it's going to go. And for the price, I really felt I couldn't go wrong with this, and I'm really happy with the purchase on that end. The other thing that I kind of worried about here was, and I'm hoping you'll see it here, was sometimes this back area here, when you're opening and closing, you'll actually feel it kind of cinch in. And for some reason, this edging over here gets out of kilter. I haven't been able to like recreate it. It just kind of happened. So I was hoping it would happen while we were filming. It hasn't. But what'll happen is it'll get off on the edge, and it's really just part of this edging or something kind of Velcro thing getting in the way of the closing. So you just kind of have to needle around with that a bit. So, but like I said, it's only of times I've opened and closed it, which I did a couple to make sure the construction was good enough. I'd want to have a video with it to show it off. It actually did pretty well. So, you know, on the whole, this gives a really high mark. So that's the thing. I really like this. It's something that I'm going to use. I'm already ready to use it. You can see I've already put my stuff in it. Once I've, you know, nested in it, that's it. It's mine. But that's the thing is I kind of say this works for me. If I was doing more big business meetings and something where I really wanted to sit down, I was going to open stuff in, you know, in front of CEOs and executives and do something like that, probably wouldn't go with this. There are certain things, like I said, this right here being plastic but looking aluminum, things like that really will, like the creaking noise, like that stuff will scream to people who know what they're looking at. But a regular carbon fiber briefcase like this, tens of thousands of dollars, and I've owned one before, so I know how much they cost, and they're really resilient. While that's the kind of stuff that, you know, I'm shipping things that are very expensive. If I'm going to be, you know, transporting money or something like that, that's something that's going to have a different kind of locking system. Usually, instead of this plastic stuff, it'll have a solid locking system, and it'll usually have the combination style lock versus this kind of stuff with the cheapo 2-point key. Like, anybody can break into this. Don't think that this is something that you're going to put something into it and be protected from it. So like I said, that's the big money stuff. So if you're, you know, if you're transporter style and you're looking to say, hey, no questions asked kind of stuff that you're bringing things around, not your briefcase. But if you're looking to do something and you kind of want to make a statement and you're just kind of doing it for fun, like I do this for my film stuff, and you know, obviously we have a film career here, so for that kind of stuff, this is perfect. It really makes a statement. I'm not worried about damaging, you know, like I'm gonna pay nothing to replace it. This is really it. So we kind of worked with these locks too as a whole for the cheapness of it. Like, in other words, I know I'm kind of banging it around a little bit, but for the cheapness of it, it was really sturdy. It did a really good job of what I wanted it to do. So this definitely has a niche, and I like the niche that it's in, and it definitely works for me. So this is something I'm definitely going to be, you know, this is for the regular drive along. I need something I'm going to put on my carriage. It'll probably impress people who are, you know, car guys and people who really don't know what they're looking at when they're on a plane or something like that, they'll see the carbon fiber and they'll kind of know what kind of guy you are, you know what I mean? But like I said, if we're talking big money and your big money struggling around getting stuff done, like I said, transporting anything security wise, money, that kind of thing, definitely wouldn't suggest this. But like I said, for what it does, for just, you know, hey, I'm going to put my laptop in here. I already have my book in here with some of my legal documents, so I have to have somebody sign off on something and being quick about it. This thing will throw up in 5 minutes, and it'll actually still make a statement because it shows kind of that carbon fiber thing. So you car guys out there looking for a briefcase, I know it seems weird that you might not use one, but trust me, if you've done anything like I've done, it's going to come up at some point because you're going to look over and say, hey, you know, now would be a good time to use a briefcase. The other option is to get a man bag. So, hey, make your call. What do you want? Carbon fiber briefcase or a man bag? So, but yeah, these briefcases, I tell people all the time not to underestimate the briefcase and the idea that a statement even the briefcase itself makes about how serious you are when you're doing things. You go into a sponsorship program and say, hey, I'm looking for sponsorship for my car, and you go in and you have a worn out notebook like I used to ring together. It doesn't make the same kind of statement as somebody who comes in with this, with all their paperwork, stacks of envelopes and everything, and you pull everything out and it looks nice and organized. Even if it's a cheap bag, it doesn't matter. It makes a statement. It says that you're prepared. So that's the thing is of all the stuff I've had, I mean, obviously if you want to spend the big bucks, go for it. It can't hurt, but I think that most of us, and even myself, I can afford the big stuff. I'm not going to. I'm just not going to go buy this big briefcase because it's not going to do anything for me other than just making a statement at some point. And it really is kind of, you know what I mean? I wouldn't even fit in certain cars. So, you know, find something that kind of makes your niche. And that's the thing is we want stuff will make the grade, be durable, do its kind of thing, but in the same respect, won't break a bank someplace trying to get there. So, and this baby, she fits right in. And that's the thing is, I think most of you guys out there aren't looking to spend, you know, thousands and thousands of dollars getting your briefcase done. So, yeah, there you go. So yeah, so what are we going to give a score in this? I'm going to give it a 7. It really is a score 1 to 10. This is a solid 7. Not the best out there, not the best it can be, but on the idea of being, I need something and I need a briefcase and I need to look good doing it. And I'm a car guy. I have a strap. I have something that I can connect to my travel bag. And you know what? If I need a key to keep away from somebody who keeps somebody honest, I have that option. So good thing, kind of checks all the boxes and looks cool at the same time. Thank you guys for checking it out. I hope you like this review. We're going to get some more review stuff going. This is just part of the whole thing. I've had this for a little bit, and I want to do this for the place that offers this, and it'll be available aggressivedesign.net/shop. Make sure you head over there. All the stuff that we review is available there, and you can check it out and get links and do what you need to do so you can have something like it and look cool doing it. So check you guys out. Thanks for watching. Like I said, watch this other stuff. This is going to be great things that we're going to do from here on in. I'm really excited to do it, and we're excited to have you guys along. Talk to you then. You have a great day, and as always, don't forget to drive.